No, I'm not really. I'm just eating vegan. For a time. There is a difference. It's already 2 p.m. and I had planned to get up much earlier, but I had trouble getting to sleep last night. Some shitty things happened yesterday. I'm sure if you came here from Twitter, you probably know. Someone used a hell of a lot of my laundry detergent in the laundry room downstairs, and it's from concentrate, so there's no reason all of that should be missing. First of all, it's my fault because I left it in there in the first place, but seriously, it shouldn't be that hard to not be a douche pickle. And then I proceeded to go downtown and lose my keys. One of which, on the key ring, is a key that if I lose costs $140 to replace because the university likes to exploit their penniless students for money. Doesn't really make a lot of sense, does it? It costs like $6 to get a key replaced, and they're charging us $140. Go fuck yourself, university. So I didn't have a very good day yesterday, and then I was up till like 5 this morning. I need to do schoolwork, I really do. I tried going to Liquid Planet yesterday to do schoolwork, but the lights were so dim that I couldn't focus, so I'm thinking maybe I should go somewhere brighter. Like maybe not even leave the building. I should just stay here. We'll see about that. In the meantime, I'm going to review some kanji on Memrise. Oh, I just accidentally pushed the record button. I was just looking at my face. And my freckles. I was actually just in the basement for a while. I forgot I was vlogging. Look at how tan my arm is compared to my fish belly, white belly. That was a goofy sound. Very unnecessary. I'm sorry about that. But right now I pretty much decided that I'd like to go get dinner. I should probably check to see how much money I have right now, because I know that it's not increasing, it's only decreasing. So I'm going to run out sometime soon. Oh, by the way, I'm having more car troubles, and I don't think it can be helped. I think my car is no longer useful to me, and I'm going to have to get rid of it. A guy was messaging me on Instagram. Sorry, buddy, but I think I'd much prefer to be messaged on Twitter about my car, and asked me if it's carbureted. Honestly, I don't know what that means. I mean, I've heard of stuff like that and all, but I'm not a car person, so I really have no idea. Not lying, not being a typical imbecile, I just don't really know anything about cars except that my car is going downhill pretty quickly. It's a pretty nice car for being as old as it is, and it's under 200,000 miles, but it's just a piece of shit right now, and it's pissing me off. I have even less money in my bank account than I thought. Yay for actually needing shit. Well, I'm gonna go get some dinner at Qdoba, and then I'm gonna think about this money problem later. Because I know that I'm working right now, so I should be getting some income, but they have it on this, she called it like a 2-week late plan, sort of. So like, I'm not going to see the check for the first pay period I worked until after the pay period after that. So it's like I work one pay period, that's 2 weeks, and then another pay period, and then I'll see the check from the previous pay period, and so on. I find it very strange, but pretty much gonna happen. So I'm not gonna see anything for another couple weeks, it looks like. But after that, I think it'll be better, even though my shifts are not at all regular. Anyway, let me go get some food, and I'll explain what's happening with my car. to be spending a lot of time in this TV room. I find it like super convenient since not a lot of people come down here, especially since they don't seem to know how. I mean, I spoke in another vlog about why, which I find amusing. I came down here because the study is being used and I need to get some schoolwork done badly. I really need to get moving on my math because it's an online class, and in 3 weeks I won't be able to access it. I'll either pass or fail based on all the work that I have done so far, so I really need to get a move on with chapter 2. Anyway, I have eaten, and now I'm in the basement getting ready to do some schoolwork. I brought myself a couple bananas in case I'm a little peckish in a little while. But that's another thing. I basically titled the video I'm going vegan, so I guess I should actually talk about that instead of the brief little quips I made in the beginning. I'm not actually going vegan, as far as I know at least. What I'm doing is I am trying vegan, which is a little different to me. It is basically, I am eating vegan for a time to see if I can do it and to see if it really does anything to me at all. And if not, I'll pretty much be very happy to eat some eggs, because, I mean, that sounds nice. If you didn't know already, I've been a vegetarian for over 7.5 years, so to me this experience is actually not that different. The only difference is that I'm eating more fruit, which I am not at all used to. I'm not a fruit body. I love vegetables, but I'm not a huge fan of fruit. It tastes good and all, but it doesn't really make me feel that good. I get heartburn and whatnot. The longer I have been a vegetarian, the more I have been unconsciously kind of avoiding dairy and whatnot. I don't really go out of my way to eat them. I don't buy cheese or milk. I don't eat butter. I haven't for years. I just don't like it. So, to be honest, I have been not eating dairy for a long time as it is, most of the time. It's just that when I go out and buy a burrito, I will eat the cheese and sour cream on top. The difference now is that instead of getting cheese and sour cream on top, I just don't. I have been eating vegan for the last 5 days, and for the first few days I was very lethargic, and I didn't think it actually had anything to do with the difference in my diet, but I actually might now think that it did. Not because for the reasons that I was just saying, but because I'm eating more fruit. I think that the fruit is actually what's doing this to me. So what I can do is just pretty much go back to how I was eating in the first place, just without the dairy when I go out to get a burrito or something. And that's what I just did. I went to Qdoba and got a vegan burrito bowl. So on to basically what I said I would get back to right before I went to eat. My car. So I think my car is basically on the fritz right now. What's happening is last Wednesday I went to O'Reilly, where the battery that I had before was bought, and had it replaced with a brand new one. For free, thank goodness. Thank you for warranties. And I put it in my car and it was running for a few days, and I drove it every day because I was a bit paranoid that it would die, even though it was a new battery, and I thought maybe all was fixed. And I guess I just got used to it very quickly. I drove my roommate and me out to the Garden of 1,000 Buddhas and back, and we were supposed to go to Castle and Pony, the Asian store here, the next day, but I ended up becoming too busy, so I didn't drive my car Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. But on Thursday, I missed class, and I was like, you know, it's gardening day at the temple, I might as well go out there. And when I got in my car and tried to start it, it was completely dead again. So what I'm thinking is that there's probably something that is leaching all of the juice from the battery in my car. I didn't have this problem before, but it's also possible that I might have, and it was just not this bad. Like there's an exposed wire somewhere in the light that's busted up on the front, or maybe, I don't really fucking know. All I know is that my car is shit right now. I know it can run. We tried jumping it this morning, but this strange thing happened where we hooked my mentor's battery up and my battery up, and then, like, as soon as her car was running, so as soon as I put the clamp on my battery, her car started quieting down. Like it got quieter, which is really fucking weird. And then when I tried starting my car, her engine got even quieter, which is even weirder. And she thought it was weird too. It's possible that we tried jumping my car with a car that would not work with it, because her car has problems too. I don't really know. I don't pretend to know a damn thing about cars. I own one. I'm not an expert. I barely know anything about it. All I know is that this car has been causing me a lot of problems since early last year, and I really don't drive it all that often, but I need a vehicle to get me up to Upper Miller Creek. It's really frustrating. I've been wanting a motorcycle, actually, but I don't think I can afford one. I can barely afford this lump of metal. I own it, and all it has ever done is cost me money, which is, I know, cars do that, but this one costs me a lot more than a car that would actually run. So today I unhooked the battery just in case keeping it hooked up to the car would do some damage to it or whatever, and I'm thinking that maybe I can take it to O'Reilly and have it charged and see if that helps, and if maybe that's possible I can just get it charged and then hook it up and drive, and then unhook it when I plan to leave it for a day or two. So if it's nothing else in my car, if it's not the starter or the whatever the fuck that other thing is that people keep talking to me about, then it might be possible to be able to use my car with less problems. I'm hoping that just unhooking it will be good enough. I doubt it, but I'm hoping so. So, enough of that bullshit. I'm tired. I don't want to do schoolwork. I actually just want to go back to bed. But the lucky thing for me is right now, it's cool down here. It's not hot and it's not cold. It's just like a nice temperature. But if I go directly up the stairs to the next landing, it is hot. My room is hot, my suite is hot, and this is like a good temperature, except that I feel like I want to take a nap or something. I know I've got to get so much of this schoolwork done and I'm so frustrated. So of course that's 3 things that have happened to me recently. Someone used most of my laundry detergent. Concentrated laundry detergent, you motherfucker. I lost my keys downtown and I don't know how to go about finding them, because I am assuming that whoever picked them up didn't pick them up and go, something to add to my lost key collection. It's pretty obvious that those are car keys, and I think that if anyone found them, or whoever it was that picked them up, probably knew that and took them somewhere. And I'm hoping it was the police department, but I don't even know if the police department's open on the weekend. I know that they work, but I'm not sure like the city hall is open during the weekend. Even so, even if it is, it's not open after 5 and it's 6:30. And then my car decided to go on the fritz no matter what I do with it, so fuck me. Anyway, I'm going to just end the vlog here, because even though I have the rest of the day for me and I haven't done much vlogging today, I really don't have much time for it. I need to get schoolwork done. I really do. I need to pass this class. I really am my own enemy here. I am the master procrastinator. I have said this multiple times. So I'll see you in the next vlog. My battery's about to die, which is a good indication that I need to go. So, ciao ne!